we cut back on her oxygen so she's not quite so annoying when she wakes up?
Does he have to wake up at all?
Okay.
Roger, Houston. And the monkey flips the switch.
What if I told you that Lost in Space from 1998 looked nothing like what you saw on screen? And the real story, the one captured in a handful of strange, unseen behind-the-scenes photos, is far more bizarre than the movie itself. Here are 11 unreal behind-the-scenes photos you've never seen. This picture shows a massive dark matte painting draped across the soundstage. The painting depicts a huge canyon leading up to the Jupiter 2 spaceship. But what you didn't know is this entire alien landscape was completely painted onto a large canvas wall. Filmmakers often use gigantic, traditional backgrounds for maximum realism. They preferred huge painted backdrops over early computer-generated images. This technique fooled the eyes and saved millions on early CGI costs. The attention to detail in the painted sky and rocks is truly unbelievable. This massive painting gave the desolate planet a real sense of depth and scale. It was a breathtaking optical trick from the pre-digital filmmaking era. But wait until you see the monumental scale of the spaceship sets they built. This photo revealed the massive metallic Jupiter 2 bridge inside a huge warehouse studio, where you see massive consoles and walls, not a green screen backdrop used. These physical set constructions were truly breathtaking and unbelievable. Forget digital tricks, because the spaceship needed unbelievable studio space. These practical stages grounded the actors in the future world. But not only that, it boosted the raw, authentic truth in the actors' performances every day. The intricate command bridge was completely built from scratch. The physical realism provided necessary lighting cues for the cameras. This tangible setting gave crucial spatial awareness for the action scenes. You wouldn't believe what the crew had to endure every single day, because the struggle to capture realism began long before the cameras started rolling. But have you seen how they faked the extreme size of the ship itself? This picture shows a technician beside the massive, detailed Jupiter 2 model prop. Notice the tiny lights and weathering on the spacecraft's hull. Surprisingly large miniatures were essential for those huge space visuals. The detailed model unit provided unbelievable visual reference to the teams. But beyond that, these scaled-down ships gave space a terrifyingly tangible weight instantly. Computer effects simply missed this crucial sense of physical mass and size. This shocking dedication ensured stunning photographic realism for all shots. Undoubtedly, these models were easy, but the living threats were a completely different story. You won't believe the frightful secret mechanics hidden inside the alien creatures. Here you see the cute Blop alien puppet held by Matt LeBlanc on set. He looks around nervously as the camera captures the perfect moment. But you needed to look closely at the hidden cables needed for the creature's subtle movement. Jim Henson's Creature Shop did all the practical alien effects work on set. They crafted the realistic Blop alien, requiring complex puppetry and control. Seeing the Blop with its hidden operators is an incredibly impressive work of art. But the most iconic character required shocking amounts of human labor. And aside from that, the true size of the new robot was a terrifying challenge for the crew. This photo shows one unfinished robot, revealing the enormous scale on set. You can see the massive treads in the central body still under construction. Building this modernized robot prop was no child's play at all, but serious work. It was a gigantic, incredibly complex physical machine to operate safely. This was no lightweight gadget for the poor actor inside the bulky suit. He worked with an incredibly heavy, physically demanding structure daily. Physical props demand muscle, but the actors faced a mental challenge. And beyond that, they interacted with futuristic tech that didn't even exist yet in real life. This image shows young Will Robinson before a clear plastic panel prop. He's pretending to touch a display that simply wasn't there yet on the panel. Notice his intense focus on the blank space where the graphics will appear later. The futuristic holographic displays were incredibly difficult digital creations added later. The VFX crew needed perfect match moving and precise timing for all the effects. Acting with nothing is one thing, but what about the shocking physical danger? Rehearsal revealed the brutal training they endured for zero-G action. The action-heavy script required serious physical preparation from the cast. The main cast members engaged in intense wire work and the fight choreography needed. Also, extensive training included stunt coordinators for complex fight scenes on set. They fought against the scary, spider-like alien foes again and again. Actors spent hours perfecting falls and impact reactions for safe filming. These intense physical demands necessitated high levels of fitness and focus. Their dedication to the physical roles made the on-screen struggle convincing. The stunts were hard, but the safety equipment was a hidden nightmare. You won't believe the painful set that Lacey Chabert had to endure. This picture captures Lacey Chabert near the enormous, cold, metallic set pieces. She's dressed in warmer clothes during a quick break between takes and filming. Notice how small she looks against the huge scale of the surrounding sets? As a young actress, she worked long, cold hours on these massive studio sets. The physical Jupiter 2 interiors translated to extremely low ambient temperatures. She needed to maintain energy despite the physical discomfort and cold air. This was a demanding and often painful physical part of the entire job. That cold set was painful, yet the crew still had to invent half the movie. You won't believe the painful burden Matt LeBlanc's sleek uniform was hiding. This photo captures Matt LeBlanc in the tight Major Don West uniform on set, but a complex safety harness is clearly visible underneath the clothing layers. You see heavy-duty wires integrated discreetly into the tactical gear worn. Major Don West was central to action, requiring constant wire work and movement. His sleek costume hid a heavy, full-body safety harness underneath the uniform. His survival in the scene depended entirely on that hidden, bulky harness. But the staggering number of digital shots created will absolutely shock you next. This shot reveals the monumental scale of the derelict Proteus interior set. The vast walls look ancient, textured, and menacingly built up for the film. The discovery of the gargantuan Proteus was a major dark plot point in the movie. This interior required one of the largest practical sets ever created for the team. Carpenters and sculptors worked for weeks to create the unsettling, decaying look. Building this massive, realistic environment maximized the terror and fear felt. However, the classic design you loved was actually a temporary shell designed to be ripped off. This photo captures the heavily armored, saucer-shaped version of the Jupiter 2 seen only during the launch sequence. This outer shell looks like a huge protective egg for the spacecraft. The filmmakers paid great respect to the original series' classic ship design, but kept it secret. The familiar-looking Jupiter 2 was actually designed as a protective outer shell for the launch from Earth. This shell was dramatically shed once the ship reached space, revealing the modern, sleeker vessel underneath. This creative decision surprised audiences who thought they knew the spaceship. Just when the audience were getting relaxed, the original-looking ship was immediately shed in space. So the next time you watch Lost in Space, remember that behind every polished frame lies countless untold stories and one photo that captured it all in a single moment. Which picture was the most unbelievable to you? leave your comments in the comment section. While you're at it, hit that like and subscribe button to support this channel. And for early updates, don't forget to push the notification button. Thank you for watching.